Today I'm going to give you one tip for every single rank in Rainbow Six Siege. Let's jump into it, starting with Copper. Copper has to be the most fun rank because every single thing is brand new. So we're going to differ this into two tips because you are either new to the game or you are holding yourself back. Now if you are new to ranked, then what I suggest is to spectate. Now I know that sounds crazy, but you will learn a ton from spectating players that are better than you. Now keep in mind this could build a bad habit of not cycling cams, so only do this if you think someone on your team could give you value by spectating them. Now the second tip for players who aren't new is to just take the game more serious. Most likely you know what is holding you back, and I'd guarantee it has a lot to do with you. Whether you're throwing, team killing, or any other bad behavior, this is the thing to fix if you want to move up in the ranks. Now let's say you're in bronze. You've learned a little bit about the game and maybe you have a few characters that you enjoy playing. Well, let's expand on that. You need to be testing out every single character. Not only so you know how to play them, but also so you don't get caught off guard when they're on the enemy team. Knowing how operators work will definitely help you advance in this game very quickly in plenty of ways by knowing who to bring and what they do. Jumping into silver, you need to be perfecting your settings. Now this will mostly be sensitivity, but there are tons of other settings that will give you that push you need to get to gold. Silver is probably the easiest rank to leave because it is only the simple things left that are required to become an intermediate player. Now that you've hit gold, this is where you need to be perfecting game sense. Now hopefully you've been picking up on cues through all the ranks, but this is where it's needed because you're now the average player, and the one thing that will give you the advantage is having the knowledge over the game and being able to make intelligent plays that the average player won't be able to punish. Moving into platinum, you need to let your ego down and keep learning. Gold to Emerald is probably the most toxic ranks because as long as you've been doing things correctly, you probably got here with ease. You might be thinking you figured it all out, and that's going to be what holds you back, because you haven't. This game has tons of skill gaps and the learning curve is one of them. My best advice would be to learn some strategies that aren't common and see how often they work. Don't psych yourself out if it's a one-off thing though. Just because it worked once doesn't mean it'll work again. But just because it failed doesn't mean it's a bad strat. Keep improving them and you'll be out of platinum in no time. Moving on, Emerald is almost no different other than you're going to be facing players who are way better than you. Most likely you've played some good champs by now and they're going to punish you for playing poorly. My advice here is to play your role and learn from your mistakes. If the enemies keep taking site because everyone is roaming, maybe stay in site. If you have 3 frag ops, maybe play support. Odds are you're failing your team in this rank and you're being punished for it. Now I'm going to combine Diamond and Champ because there is hardly anything different other than this. You're playing recklessly. You've forgotten what got you here and you're not even doing the things new players do. You need to take a step back and remember the basics. Now my question to you is, what rank are you and what rank are you trying to achieve? What tip in this video do you think is best going to benefit you? And what are some other tips that you would recommend to any of the ranks that you are currently in? Anyways, I hope this helps. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more tip videos. I love you guys. Be safe. Peace out. And go hit the rank you want to achieve.